Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. So it done finally came down to the come down, and Ryan Garcia was cheating. April 20th, we all was watching that fight. We all seen what happened. Devin Haney, everybody in the game say Haney got the best jab, top 5 best jabs in the game right now. Champion, got the belt right now. And we was all looking at that fight 7 times, bro. He knocked Haney down 7 times. He made bro look like an amateur. And the whole time we watching the fight, even after the fight, we looking at Haney. We clowning Haney. We like, bro, you won, and you talking about you want to see Tank, and you want to keep going up and wait? Nah, bro. How you got that belt? You need to go ahead and get that belt back, bro. That's how we was all looking at it. And it's crazy because, like I said, like, come to find out, the whole time, Garcia was cheating. That's crazy. And see, they got some stuff going around. You know, it's plenty articles, not like, it's plenty articles. I'm gonna show y'all some a little bit later on, but it's so many articles going around. And typically, you know, in a boxing match, you know, at that level of the sport, you know, they do got drug tests and you know, and all that kind of stuff. They test with steroids and all that. But somehow, bro tested negative for everything. But, you know, it's always that slight chance though, like in between, you know, after that test. Cause you know they don't test you right before you go out and fight. So you do got a little window to squeeze in. And it looked like that's what he did. Garcia squeezed in, juiced up, and went in there and beat the brakes off Haney. And it was a laughing matter at first, you know, because it was fair game. But now, you know, it ain't fair game. It's straight up cheating. And people, you know, people die in boxing. I can't remember the dude's name, but he ended up dying a while ago. Matter of fact, he ain't died. Matter of fact, I'll take that back. He got paralyzed in the fight. And yeah, so you know, boxing serious. We all know it's serious. You know, people put their life on the line when they get in the ring, and so you can really get hurt. You know, you can really get hurt. It only take one punch. The human body ain't designed to just take hits over and over and over. It ain't designed for that. You know, and yeah, it's trauma. You know, when you get hit, that's why you get swelling and redness and cuts and bruises and you bleed and all that kind of stuff. That's trauma to the body. And boxers, you know, we seen what happened with one of the greats. You know, we saw what happened with Ali. You know, and what he went through. You know, and you know, that was partially from the boxing, or all the way from the boxing. So you know, and Garcia just went in there and cheated, and you know it's crazy because I ain't really heard too much from Garcia since the fight that I can really criticize and say, you know, what kind of person to taunt somebody and brag on a win that you had to cheat to get. And he ain't really do too much that I seen, but you know, post-fight, I did see him doing a little smoking and the pretend drinking and hanging out and all of that. And yeah, that's cap. That's fake. And as far as how he gonna be penalized, like what y'all think should happen to him? Y'all think he should like what? What you think? Cause he put Haney at risk. He could have really hurt Haney, and we seen it. Whatever he was taking, well, it's not what he took now. I forget the name of it, but when you look it up, what he took, it say it's you know, performance enhancing, give you more stamina, give you a little more strength, make you a little bit more resilient, make you you know, do everything what he did. And when we looking at the fight now, we can go back and look at it again 7 times, bro. He knocked bro down 7 times in the fight. And when you think about the concussions and all kind of stuff, because it was some points in the fight too now where he was like you know, like he was pulling Haney hands down kinda, and like still going for the hit, like still going for the blow, punching him in the head still. And I don't know if that was just like extra aggression that come with, you know, the whatever he was taking, because he, you know, you seen him, he was juiced up even when he got that notorious clip now that been making his rounds on the internet where he basically like telling Bill like, hey Bill, you know, break it up, you know what I'm saying? Or that's what it looked like he's saying, and that's what the clips going around saying he's saying, which is crazy because he was super aggressive. So maybe that's because of the drugs that he was taking had him that aggressive or something. But is it right? Nah, that ain't right. And again, we seen boxers get hurt just going in there on fair fights. And maybe some of them fights weren't fair, but you know, from this right here, it's evidence, it's proof that you cheated. You know, and Haney been sitting low. He ain't really been saying nothing. Obviously, he embarrassed, you know, and so that's one thing. That's one thing about it that's gonna come back and be good for Haney, because that chink in his armor that he had, Haney at least get to come back. And well, I don't know exactly how it worked, but they need to go ahead and take that loss off Haney record for real. Since he got found cheating, they need to clean bro record. Bro need to go back. You know what I'm saying? To having a clean record, no losses, undefeated. You know what I'm saying? And I know that'll give bro some justice. You know what I'm saying? That's some just due. Cause bro put his blood, sweat, tears in it. Bro been boxing his, you know, his whole life since he was a kid. You know what I'm saying? He got his family involved, you know, and it's just like to get to that level of the sport and get cheated, you know, we would have thought that cheating and stuff was over. Like that kind of cheating, you know. And from some of the stuff that we seen in the previous fights, like even with other fighters, like when you go into thinking about some of the stuff that we seen with Floyd Mayweather in the past, and Mayweather just basically like, hey Pacquiao, you need to come and do this drug test. You know what I'm saying? And we was waiting on that Pacquiao fight for so long, and that got pushed way to the end of Floyd's career. You know what I'm saying? And Floyd was always real big on drug testing. Like that was something that Floyd was big on. And people used to kind of like criticize Floyd and make it seem like he just used to be making the extra excuse to add an extra reason to not fight certain people. But when it all come down to the come down, look what's going on. Like, it's really boxers out here still cheating right now in 2024. And now we got people like Errol Spence and Tank and, you know what I'm saying, Wilder, and we got Fury. And that's another big one. Like, the whole thing happened with Fury. And, you know, from him and Wilder fights. And it's a lot of people who felt like, you know, Wilder got cheated. Some people were saying Fury cheated. You know, the thing with the gloves, they were saying, like, basically, like, it's like, I forget what they call it, but you can put your hand halfway in the glove, and, like, where your wrist supposed to be at in the glove, you can, like, put with your knuckles through that part. And so, you know, it's pictures and stuff online that show Fury gloves looking real flimsy. And, you know, at first people were saying that he had something in his hand or whatever, but I guess that turned out to not be true, or it wasn't really no evidence to support that whole thing. But when it comes down to the glove thing, the putting your hands halfway in the gloves, like, that's fully supported. There's plenty of evidence, plenty of video evidence to support that and back that up. And so, you know, it still is cheating. You know, we see the rabbit punching, and, you know, we see the head butting, and, you know, it's a bunch of different little cheating stuff that we still see going on right now. But who would ever thought that Garcia cheated, though, bro? Who would ever thought that? Because, like, I was watching, you know what I'm saying? I'm watching, like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't put my money on Garcia. Like, I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't betting on Garcia. Not because I don't think Garcia a good fighter either. I just believed in Haney. I just thought Haney was gonna do it. And, you know, so when Garcia ended up winning, not only that, but when the fight was popping, and the first knockdown, second knockdown, third knockdown, okay. Fourth knockdown, fifth knockdown, damn, what's going on? Sixth knockdown, seventh, like, come on, man. Come on, what we doing? So, like, at the end of the day, like I said, it was just like, it was devastating. Like, if you saw it, it looked it crazy. Like, it looked it like, God dang. Like, Brody getting beat. Like, he getting whooped. Like, he getting tore up in there. Like, bro beating the brakes off him in there. Like, that's the way it looked. You feel me? So, from watching the video and from everybody who seen the fight, you know what I'm saying? So, it looked it real bad. Like, it looked it like he outclassed him. It looked it like he was an amateur. Like, he beat him so bad to the point it looked like Haney shouldn't have even been in the ring with Garcia. That's how bad he beat him. He beat him so bad to the point it looked like Haney needed to go get new trainers and new training and fire his dad. And that's how bad it looked. It looked crazy. You know, it looked so crazy to the point, like I said, Devin Haney still ain't really came out and really said nothing since the fight happened. And I imagine, which we all, you know, can imagine, that's from Brody just being straight up embarrassed about the whole situation and everything that even happened. Because how would you feel if you champion, you on top of the world, and the lead up, the whole build up to the fight, like, let's be serious. Haney was talking way more crazy than Garcia. I remember Haney was saying the stuff about, oh, well, you know, the stuff happened with you disrespecting my religion, and, you know, we tied up and we going for the tiebreaker, and, you know, the whole Floyd jogging thing, oh, you went and had a conversation with Floyd, and just the whole thing, like, matter of fact, he at one of the at the weigh-in or something like that, he even had pushed him. Like, it was like, you know, Haney was super aggressive with it. Like, you know, he was doing the interviews, talking crazy. Garcia, you know, he was talking crazy, but it was more from the rebuttal stance. Like, he wasn't the one who was, like, initiating the crazy talk. He was more kind of like, okay, let's get into it. Like, the fight gonna happen. We gonna show the people we gonna see on fight night. Little did we know we was really going to see on fight night. Because bro had a plan. Bro had a plan. To juice up. He had a plan to juice up. Nobody would have never thought Garcia was going to juice up. It's crazy. So then it bring in the question like, have he been juicing up before? Is this his first time? Because we don't know. Like, we don't know. So it bring in all Garcia fights in the question. And like, it's crazy because Bill Haney, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Now, Bill, you the first one, Bill. I gotta apologize to that boy Bill, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie, I've been talking cash about Bill, bro. I've been saying, hey, Bill, bro, you need to go ahead and check out, bro. Exit to the left, bro. You know what I'm saying? You doing so much talking, but you ain't even the one fighting. And you messing up your son's career. You making him look bad. You burning bridges. But with all this, it's like, well, hey, without the steroids, would Garcia still have won the fight? Maybe not, right? So then, if Garcia would have never won a fight, then everything Bill was saying would have been true. Then Bill would be looking good right now. Bill would have been backed up everything that he said. Or Haney would have backed up everything that his pop said. So at the end of the day, it's crazy that, again, that, Garcia, came in and used steroids, man. It's like I lost so much respect, for real. Genuinely, I lost respect for Garcia for that. Because I was rooting for him like, okay, these the young boys coming up. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be around for a while. Let's see what they do through their career. Them boys might move up in weight. All kind of, it's so much potential with the young fighters definitely starting out how they started out. Like, you know what I'm saying? We still got Shakur to come out, a couple more other people. Like, so it's like, okay. But, like, when it come down to bro cheating, you know what I'm saying? The beat Haney. And, we all thought after the Tank fight, Garcia learned some skills. We thought Garcia, you know what I'm saying, really been in the gym with the trainers getting right. And we thought fight night really showed the difference. Showed a real difference in class. Showed a real difference in training. But, turn out, Garcia done cheated the whole time. And that's why I say I gotta go ahead and apologize to that boy Bill, man. Because Bill was just doing what he was supposed to do, right? Bill was just being a proud pops, supporting his son like he always did. And I guess it kind of just looked at Harry at the end, because when it got down to the fight and Brody lost, I can imagine him and Haney had some crazy back and forth going on. And you could see Bill head wasn't even in the right spot, because I don't think Bill and Floyd would have got into it like that. Bill more calm and collected. He would have probably still been sarcastic. But even when you look at that phone call where him and Floyd, that live they had, like, you can see Bill was kind of like, so yeah, what's up? Floyd was like, what's up, bro? And like, oh, no, nothing. And like, oh, no, oh, okay, so for sure. Okay, so nah, bro. And he just like went off. And it was like, oh, okay. But I imagine when you put everything in the context now, you put everything kind of in a timeline, like, yeah, Brody, Bill probably got into it with Devin Haney, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Haney obviously told him he didn't want him to be his trainer no more. You know what I'm saying? And Bill, most likely, that being his dad, of course you're gonna be hurt by that. Your son don't want you to be his trainer no more. You've been there the whole way. You know what I'm saying? And you probably really feel like, you know what I'm saying, you got his back and you gonna support him through whatever, which Bill was supporting him through the whole situation, through the loss. Bill ain't come out, make no crazy comments. Bill ain't said nothing crazy about him. He still supported his son. He came out even saying he's still gonna support his son no matter what. He said, bro, I'm gonna support my son, bro. So I gotta respect Bill for that. But Bill just was looking shaky because it looked like he was just shucking and jiving, doing too much, and it seemed like, because Bill saying he been training his son and everything, so it just started to seem like Bill been doing too much, trying to be a celebrity, trying to be famous, trying to, be seen, trying to be known, and that he, was trying to be in the spotlight too much to the point where it seemed like maybe he started neglecting the training to where maybe, he wasn't putting as much into Haney as he needed to be putting into Devin. So Devin was able, and Devin was up to par and was able to perform at his highest capacity. You know what I'm saying? And live up to all the potential what everybody believed that he got. So it started to look like Bill was putting that at risk. And so because of that, I'm looking at it from the standpoint of like, just, hey, I would rather that man go be with a trainer in a camp who gonna really support him and beat up for him 100% and stand behind him and make sure he got the training and everything that he needed, he up to par. And you know what I'm saying? They putting the effort and energy and time into him to develop them new skills, to make them better, new, improved, and you know what I'm saying, to go up and be a bigger and better fighter, you know what I'm saying? So from that standpoint, it just seemed like Bill wasn't doing that, bro. So it was like, damn, Bill, you need to get up out of him, bro. You need to take off, bro. You fucking Haney whole career up, bro, because you done fucked up the training so bad that Haney done jumped in the ring and he done got beat the fuck up. Like, Haney done jumped in the ring and got, you know what I'm saying, slaughtered at him. You know what I mean? But that was the way it was looking back then. That was the way it was looking before we knew Garcia cheated. That was the way we was looking before we knew Garcia was capped. This man fugazi, bro. Like, the man lame, bro. Like, he real deal square for that. Cause we, like, come on, bro. You coulda really real deal hurt the man. And then when he was doing all that gesturing, saying, oh, stop the fight, or looking at Bill, like, don't look at Bill, bro. Don't look at Bill. Because if this shit go wrong, bro, if this go wrong and you end up hurting Devin Haney in that ring, because look, just imagine this. What if Garcia would have hurt Haney? And we don't even know if the man is hurt or ain't hurt, right? But what if he would have hurt the man, like, to the point it was devastating, like, and this news would have came out that he cheated. That man could be going to jail for attempted murder or something like manslaughter or something crazy right now. So, you see what I'm saying? And, like, imagine that. Seeing Garcia going to jail for him, like, it'd be crazy. It'd be crazy. All behind boxing and this whole, cause see me, I really can't say, man, cause I would try to pinpoint it on social media and the idea of being a celebrity in the limelight and him just trying to live up to it. Because one thing about it now, when Garcia kept on saying that he was smoking and drinking, and I kind of thought that, hey man, you know what? He probably lying. But then you remember he did the whole nervous breakdown or whatever type of thing he was doing. You remember when he started saying he got kidnapped since he was a kid, and he was saying they took him to the whatever he was saying, like Illuminati and all this crazy stuff Garcia was saying. Y'all remember that? So he was saying all this crazy stuff about Illuminati, all this other kind of stuff, remember? And he was saying it's going to be earthquakes. Remember he said it was going to be an earthquake on like April 7th or something like that. And it was going to, just all this kind of stuff where he was acting like was inside information. And we all thought he was not inside information, but he was saying it like it was some Illuminati information specifically. That's what like he was trying to say and he was getting at. You know what I mean? So we all was feeling like, damn, Garcia, like, all this real, all this true. They kidnapped you since you was a kid, bro. They really did all this to you. And you really giving us, like, predictions like you a Nostradamus or something? Like you really a psychic? You could predict the future? Or you know that these people, these evil people at the top of the whatever, they got this plan to do these things, and somehow you in the loop of these people and you know, and you gonna tell us? Right? Because I ain't making it up. This all stuff that Garcia was saying. Right? So at the time, we thought Garcia went loony. We like, bro, you out of your tater tot, bro. That's what we thought. But going up to the fight, after that, it was almost like a Spence type thing. Like, after the car crash, people like, hey, bro kind of ain't really functioning the same. He ain't really. So people kind of thought maybe something off with Garcia. Garcia just kind of ain't functioning the same right now. Like, maybe the smoking and the drinking and stuff getting to him. Maybe Tank hit him and gave him a concussion or something. His brain just ain't pumping right. Like, it was all kind of reasons why Garcia might just be tripping. Maybe he's scared. Maybe he don't really want to fight. All kind of everything. Like, we just didn't know. Nobody couldn't pinpoint what made Garcia just start tripping at that level that he started tripping at. Because when he was tripping at that level, he got family and everything. So, this has been his whole career since he been a kid. So he was putting all of that stuff at risk. That's the way it looked to us. Like, dang, bro, you finna risk it all? Right? And so people thought he wasn't mentally able and mentally ready and stable enough to even do the fight. So I don't know. Is it because he was really doing drugs and drinking and smoking that he wasn't really in a gym like he was supposed to be? And so because he know he wasn't in a gym, maybe he took the steroids. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just like, I'm just speculating. So I don't know. Like, but I don't know. The whole thing interesting though, like, because for real, like, who would have ever thought? Who would have ever thought Garcia cheated? Who would have ever thought? But yeah, the whole thing crazy, man. Like I said, I gotta say sorry to that boy Bill. I wonder what Haney gonna do. Like, how Haney gonna bounce back. I believe he did do like a because Haney most likely was one of the first people to hear the news. But I do know he like said something about it. So I'll do a short or something about what Haney said. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so we gonna see where this whole thing go at, how it play out. We're going to see what happened with Garcia, how he get penalized. We're going to see if Haney end up getting that loss took off his record. We're going to see if people start apologizing to Bill. We're going to see if Haney finally want to come show his face, come back outside. You know what I'm saying? And we going to get to hear from Garcia. We going to get to see what Garcia got to say about this, bro. Because we need to know. We need to know, bro. We need to know what was on your heart, Garcia. What was on your mind, brother? What was on your spirit, bruh? We want to know, GG. Like, what made you cheat, my boy? Why you cheated, dog? You felt like you couldn't beat him? You wasn't really in the gym? You was scared? What happened? We want to know, Garcia, so y'all let me know what y'all think about this whole situation. You know what I'm saying? How y'all feel about it? Who y'all was voting for during the fight? Who your money was on? Your money was on Garcia? Your money was on Haney? Who you was betting on in the whole jump? So let me know. All right, y'all, we out of here.